As Wild West Dynasty continues its slow crawl to overwhelmingly negative on Steam, the gaming world has been rocked this week by the news that Unity Engine plans to charge developers for installs. Not so much a cat amongst the pigeons as a tiger. Could this be the final nail in the coffin for Wild West Dynasty? As of recording, the player base has dropped on Wild West Dynasty. There's only 5 people playing right now. Makes me wonder who I'm making this video for. Unlike its Dynasty stablemates who used Unreal engines, Moonpunch Studios chose to go with Unity Engine. Now Unity is not a bad engine at all. Some great looking games utilise it, and it's popular with a lot of indie devs. But one of the many criticisms that Wild West Dynasty has faced is how bad it looks and runs. The news about the plans to charge devs for the installs has caused nuclear heat for Unity. Where does that leave Wild West Dynasty? And your other fave games too. I've been enjoying Sun Command lately, and that uses Unity too. It's another game in early access. As of recording, there's been no statement from Moonpunch Studio or Toplit publishers. Perhaps they have specific contractual requirements that don't allow them to make public statements. I've been looking, I've checked Twitter, I'm not calling it X, the Steam page, the Moonpunch and Toplit's websites, and I've reached out to them on the Toplit's Discord. They have not made any statements, but as soon as I hear anything, I'll let you know. The concern now is do Moonpunch Studio and Toplit's cut their losses and stop production on the game? The official line is they are hard at work on the next major update for the game. You can probably play that on the playtest version, experimental branch, I think they call them, on Steam. There's no roadmap, so I don't know what this update's going to cover, but it needs a lot. Other devs are talking publicly about their concerns. It's all over the news lately. So the Cult of Lambs developer Massive Monster, they plan to delete the game on January the 1st. Turns out they were joking, but it got a lot of people attention on this issue. A lot of people believed them, including me, until I did a bit more research making this video, and it brought a lot more spotlight on the Unity gaming engine issues. Even the BBC were like reporting on it. So maybe Unity, their stock price is tumbling, will revert these changes and say, yeah, you know what, we made a mistake, hands up, we're not going to do it. And then we can all relax, because you go on any game with the Unity engine, go in the Steam page of discussions, there's someone or a lot of people writing in each one wondering what's happening to their game, because people invest in games, they love these games. You know, games they're not something to just dismiss, are they? Games require an investment of time, and players invest that time in the game, so they feel attached to these games and they don't want to see games fail. Even Wild West Dynasty, I haven't played it for months, but I'm keeping an eye on it and I have got hopes that it's going to be better. So if Unity carry on with this, will Moonpunch Studio, Toplit's publishers decide to cut their losses and just move on? Just say, you know what, let's leave the game now. It's not worth paying the extra charges, although no one is buying the bloody game at the minute. But who knows, in a big update, you know what I mean? They can turn the game around. I've no idea about game engines, how easy it'd be to switch from Unity to, say, Unreal Engine 5, what Sengoku Dynasty uses. I do know, I know the devs for Jaws of Extinction, and they're having problems going from Unreal Engine 4 to Unreal Engine 5. And you only have to look at the whole debacle with Ark Survival Evolved, how long that's taken for them to do their Ark Survival Ascended game. That ain't coming out in October. So what do you guys think? Am I making a mountain out of a molehill? Are you even still playing Wild West Dynasty? Are you keeping an eye on the game? Some people with early access, they play a bit and then they say, you know what, I'm going to hold back and see how it goes. One thing's for sure, Wild West Dynasty has not had a good year so far, has it?